it's there forever.
It's time to try the Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Hang loose, hang thin, hustle, shake a shotgun. No way, no free, ain't no biggie brought on. Cutting in, cutting up, cutting back, cutting out. Right side, back side.
Little waterfall on the right-hand side in the shadows, Waipo'o Falls. One of the many hiking trails out here is known as the Canyon Trail, and if you hike it, you'll go right to the upper set of waterfalls. It's a real early Saturday morning. I don't think we're going to see anybody up there on the rim, but you never know. Nope, no one up there yet.
Lingering in the ocean blue. I'd surf till the sun sets beyond the horizon. Flying by on the Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Abiki mai rohi rohi. La 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 la.
So as we head out of the canyon, the road that brings everybody up here will pass underneath us. There's an observation area on the left-hand side, the first major one you guys can drive into, and you'll walk right out to the edge of the canyon. If you do drive up here, continue on the road up into Kauai State Park, which is behind us on the top of the canyon. Very nice little area up there. Island group of Ni'iau off our nose, known as the Forbidden Island. It is privately owned by the Robinson family. You may not visit it. So you're probably asking yourself, how much to buy a Hawaiian island? They paid $10,000 for it. They used gold way back when in 1873. They bought it from King Kamehameha III. At the time they purchased it, there were Hawaiians living on the island. Part of the deal of purchase was that they could not evict the Hawaiians living there or any of their descendants forever. So today there's about 120 people living out on the island there. They got homes, no centralized electricity, no automobiles out there. They're pretty much self-sufficient. However, anything else they need, the Robinsons will provide via boat a couple times a month.
It all comes down to nothing. Six senses feeding fire around us.
We have a small little Navy base here on the south side of the island known as Barking Sands, and Maka'a Ridge radar station on the left-hand side belongs to them.
Two's a perfect number, but one about this nothing.
So we're heading out to the Napali Coast, and it's going to be very pristine out here. The water is just dead calm. Hardly any wind out here, so not a lot of waves. If you're thinking about doing any kind of boat activity, such as catamarans or zodiacs out there on the Napali Coast, the next 4 or 5 days the water conditions are going to be very calm, just like this. Starting on Wednesday, Thursday-ish, the waves are going to start to build again because the wind's going to come back.
It all comes down to nothing. It's a typical city
situation in these typical times. Too many choices, and yeah, it's a typical situation.
So welcome to the Play Coast.
Too many choices. We can't do anything about it. Too many choices, and yeah, it's a typical situation in these typical times. Too many choices. Everybody's happy, everybody's free. We'll keep moving down fine. Everyone will come around. Well, you different, while you that way. If you don't get in line, we'll lock you away. Oh, everybody's happy.
If during the descent you guys feel any kind of pressure in your ears, all you gotta do is yawn, your ears will pop. Janice out your side is Cathedral Beach, cut in half by the Honopu Arch. Every beach in Hawaii is public, it's just a matter of how you get to it. This little one here, you gotta anchor a boat offshore and swim in. Welcome to Honopu.
There are places I remember all my life.
This is a great experience. It's not bad.
Some have changed, some forever, not for better, and some have gone, and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living, but in my life I love them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compared with you. And these memories lose their meaning.
Out the right side of the aircraft is Kauai Beach, and we may see some folks walking around down there on the beach this morning. That is a camping beach.
Though I know I'll never ever lose affection.
To access that little beach, you can either come down in a boat with your camping gear, and then they're going to kick you and your gear off the boat into the water, and then you get to swim in. No boats allowed on the beach. Or you can hike the Kauai Trail right down the coastline. That's a 22-mile round-trip trail. We'll see a little bit of that as we head northbound.
Though I know I'll never ever lose affection for people and things that went before.
This is the Kauai Valley. For all you canyon visitors, Waimea Canyon, if you take the paved road to the very, very end of the canyon, you'll be on that rim up there on the right-hand side. You'll be looking down the valley if you're in the morning. If you come in the afternoon, you're liable to be looking at clouds and possibly rain up there. So plan wisely if you're going to visit the Waimea Canyon. I'd do it in the morning before, say, 1 o'clock. Now as we head northbound here, if you look at the right door down low, you'll see the Kalalau Trail snaking its way up the coastline. It's a very narrow trail, just follows all the contours of the cliffs down there. Very dangerous trail too.